And welcome back to Saddle Up on a Hump Day, people. Out of all days, nothing but pure country, pure hip hop on a hump day. You're listening to 96.1 Styling FM radio. We're just kicking it with OJD Lane.
Hey guys, yeah, we're back. Just
She's
kicking
back.
It. Sorry, yeah, I just kind of zoned out for a minute there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kicking it, chilling here on Wednesday evening with this hip hop. Yeah, but you guys will have to write in and let us know your favorite hip hop artist or song.
Yeah, and if there's somebody that's underground, make sure to put it in the live chat, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll see if we can get it on the air. So, I mean, I'm looking at the numbers right now, and it is great. It is, the numbers are killing it right now. So, I mean, pretty cool stuff. The afternoon show's killing it. Yeah, we hope you guys enjoy listening and keep it going. But something that me and you were talking about, it is that time of the year for apple picking. So, you got to get out there with the kids, get the apples.
Heck yeah. It's one of my favorite traditions to do with the kids. There's this really cute little apple orchard right in Augusta, Missouri, and it's called Centennial Farms. It's a really cute little place, and we go every single year. And we don't just get apples; we get pumpkins, and they've got the big like corn maze, and they've got like a playground area with these neat playground equipment that they put together with like farm equipment. It's really cool. And yeah, we get really good family photos every year.
Yeah, something I like about this time of the year is the corn mazes.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And they do haunted corn mazes too. It's a lot of fun. I'd have to say being in the country is definitely where it's at when it comes to fall and Halloween.
Oh, yeah, and they take the local town celebrations very seriously.
Absolutely. We've got all the Oktoberfest coming up at the local churches and stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and all the beer gardens and all the stuff. And, this time of year, like I said earlier on the last segment, it's the big three, You got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And we talked about, Thanksgiving on the afternoon show. And do you feel Thanksgiving still has the same feeling as it did as when you were a kid?
No, but that's just because my family dynamic has changed. You know what I mean? There's just been some things which I think a lot of us these days have had to deal with family stuff where some people don't show up anymore and that kind of thing. So that kind of made it feel different. So I don't know whether it's just these days or if it's from my family. It's just life.
Yeah, because you'd have Thanksgiving and the women would be getting the food ready and the guys would be outside maybe throwing a football or just doing something, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or hanging out in the garage talking about a custom car or something. And it's like, nowadays it's like, oh, it's Thanksgiving at so-and-so's house, I ain't going. And it's
I feel like a lot of our old grannies are what held it all together. I know once my grandma passed, it was like all of our traditions fell apart and it was like the family fell apart. You know what I mean? So I think it was like that generation of grannies who held the holidays together, the traditions together for us. You know what I mean? Maybe didn't get taken over.
Yeah, and the big thing, with Thanksgiving, we were kind of taught, it's kind of fucked up because we were always taught, it's where the Indians and the Pilgrims got together, blah, 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 blah. And then they kind of figured out that didn't exactly happen in history. But But the thing is, what Thanksgiving's about is one last gathering before you freeze your ass off all winter. And here's one big feast to fatten up for the winter. That's what Thanksgiving really was about.
Yes.
And the thing is, you have the gathering at Christmas and all that stuff, but Thanksgiving really was the Christmas, for a long time,
Yes.
And it's like that last time you get together, and hopefully the weather is providing, that everybody get together, but it's just like the family values of the living room. That does not exist anymore. These new houses they're building, the living rooms aren't that big. because nobody's in the fucking living room watching a new TV show.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one thing that, like, you go to the country, it's more slower pace, and I'm not making fun of, because I lived in a country town, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the slower pace it is, that they don't give a shit about social media. They still cook at home. They don't go out to eat every night. And that's what pure country is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know...
Shoot, you can't go out to eat every night. There's a whole, like, 3 restaurants to choose from.
Well, where I lived in Illinois, yeah, you're right. There was 2 Mexican restaurants, and what did we have? We had 2 Mexican restaurants. Well, it was owned by the same family, and they got in a fight, and they opened up one across town. And heaven forbid if they would see you at the other restaurant, and when you go into their restaurant, they'd be mean to you.
Oh my God!
And it's like, well, I saw you over at Juan's restaurant. Like, well, what the fuck? You know, I like their tacos better than yours, you know? And so it's like, we had a Subway, we had a McDonald's, we had a Chinese food restaurant, which was okay. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. We had Good Old Days, and that was it.
Yeah, so, that's about what we've got here.
Yeah, so
we've got literally 3 restaurants, and then 2 fast food.
And so I grew up on the east side, you know, the East St. Louis side, and to me, I've always lived like in a town and country type setting. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you're a city boy." Well, because I hang out in St. Louis, but where I grew up in Mitchell, Illinois, it's kind of town and country. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, they're doing farmers' fields and plowing, and you know, kind of got a mixture of both. And I've always lived next to, like, the Mississippi River or a big river. Like, me moving, I've lived all over the country. I mean, I lived in Beverly Hills and stuff. And, you know, we got the L.A. River that comes through there, the drainage ditch, you know. But the thing is, like, where I live in Maryland Heights, I live on a lake, next to a big lake, next to the Missouri River. So I've always been kind of that water person, you know what I'm saying? But here's my point of all this. It's like, when you move out to a small town, you've got to deal with small town stuff, okay?
Yes.
Small town America likes to spend money within. Me, if I want to go to Jack in the Box at 3 in the fucking morning, it's always right down the street. When you live out in the country, you gotta drive 30 fucking minutes to get food, and it's like, that's the one thing that drove me nuts about where I lived, is you had to go to Fairview Heights for something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
yeah, everything shuts down by 10. There's like 1 gas station open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like that kind of out here in the city now. I mean, Walmart's not open 24 hours. Do you remember it was Lowe's or Home Depot was 24 hours?
Oh, absolutely. It was when I was in high school.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, you need a hot water heater in the middle of the night, fucking go to Lowe's, you know, they're open 24 hours, and COVID fucked all that up for everything. I mean, hell, Walgreens closes at 11.
Yes.
And that was like,
COVID really did.
That was like the go-to after midnight. Well, fuck, either go to Walmart or go to Walgreens. Walmart closes at 11 now.
Yes, it does out here too.
Yeah. Yep. So it's like, you know, I guess the nighttime is not the right time. I mean, so, you know, I mean, what do, you know? So I look at it like this, you know, but there's where I think a lot of stuff changes, you can online stuff. Because out there where you live out in the country, you guys got Instacart out there, don't you?
Yes, but not everybody can access to it. Like my last house, nobody, I mean, the driver has to agree basically to go out there.
Yeah.
You know, and if there's only 2 or 3 drivers in the town and nobody agrees to go out that far, then you don't get Instacart that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you don't have access to it. Now that I'm in town, no, I have access to Instacart, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How's your Grubhub out there?
I don't do Grubhub. I do DoorDash.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't even know if there is Grubhub out here, but there is DoorDash. Okay. I know for sure. And I'm pretty sure there's Uber Eats out here.
Yeah, because I know Michelle lived up in Carlinville, Illinois. And they had another version. It wasn't Instacart. It was something else. It was another version of it. and that they were doing it. I'm like, damn, man. I mean, all this shit's hitting the small towns now. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, do I Instacart and all that? Not really. I think it was several months ago. I did curbside pickup on for something. No, it was a year ago. It was a fucking year ago, and I did. I was looking for some Halloween lights, and I had a strand that burned out of this purple lights, and I really wanted this tree decorated with this lights to match the other tree, and I found the same stuff because I couldn't remember where we bought it, and so big as shit. My ex had to fucking tell me how to navigate through to do the curbside pickup, at Walmart. I've never done it, but it was kind of funny. I went to pick it up, and they didn't even ask. You put in what you're driving and what the license plate number. They just walked up and kind of threw it through my window. I was like, here you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I've done curbside a few times. I don't mind doing it on like household items and that kind of thing, but I do not like shopping online for groceries. I don't know what it is, but I like to see the stuff on the aisle. I like to, because when I see it, then I can think about what dinner I would make, and I cannot stand grocery shopping online. Yeah. I avoid it if I can.
Well, when Michelle would do it, she said she liked it because she gets easily distracted by, like the Arizona Trail Mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like, yes. Well, if it's state approved, I got to buy it. And that was her thing, that she was like, look, I'd rather, go through and pick out what I want to eat, and it's,
yes.
With technology nowadays, people, it's so diverse, right? So you could just pick up your phone and fucking get whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it is definitely convenient, for sure. It's definitely makes things a lot easier sometimes.
But I'm in the same boat with you. I'm not gonna sit there and go through, over and over and over all this shit on Instacart, and then when it gets delivered, some of it's wrong.
Yeah.
And that's the problem that she had with it,
Yeah. I just don't think of different things to eat always. So when I'm in there, I'll see something and be like, oh yeah, I should make this. Because otherwise, if I'm on Instacart and I'm making menus, or I'm deciding, in advance for the week what we're going to be having for dinner, it would end up being the same things over and over. You know what I mean?
And I can see the benefit of Instacart because, you've got kids and stuff. And let's say you're making a meatloaf, right? And you forgot an onion. Well, are you going to run into town and grab it, or get a few things on Instacart and be like, okay, I can see how they can save you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But then again, I'll just like, well, fuck, I'll drive and go get an onion and buy 20 other fucking things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it was real convenient when I was having car trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you went through, I remember that you went through a phase where it's like, no matter what kind of car you had, it could be brand new off the lot and something was wrong with it.
Yeah, I think I went through 3 in just a year, even. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, because I was like,
there was the Explorer, the Malibu, and then what did I get? And the Acadia, and then what did I get after the Malibu?
You went through several cars because you're like, because, you're like, can you look at this? Like, what are you doing to these cars? You're like, I'm driving them. I'm not jumping.
Yeah, I don't know what it was that I was doing. 2 of them had the same issue when they broke down. So I don't know what I was doing to these cars.
Yeah, it's not like you're out jumping railroad tracks or.
No, I drive like a grandma.
Yeah, people, if you ever, I've rode with JD Lane in a car. Okay, she's not in a hurry to get somewhere. Okay, like. I'm not making fun of you, but
I'm chilling. I got my no road rage rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her hands are at 10 and 2. I ain't fucking bullshitting you, and I'm just like.
They are.
And
I'm buckled up.
Yeah,
It's so crazy because I never used to be that way. It's so funny what motherhood does to you.
Yeah, it's like, she's just driving. I'm like, you can press the gas a little bit. Like, well, we'll get there. I'm like, okay. You know.
See the tortoise and the hare, okay? The tortoise and the hare.
Yeah. GPS says we're going to be there at 3:30. We got to be there at 3:30. My GPS says we'll be 2 minutes early. Like, man, we could be like 5 minutes early if you press the gas. Like, but yeah, on that note, guys, we're going to press the gas. We're going to pay some bills, get right back in this music. You're listening to Saddle Up on a hump day, 96.1 Steinland. We'll be right back.